Hey guys, it's Nick. Thanks for tuning into Long Island Wargaming. It's been a while. I've had two videos sitting on my video manager that I haven't even published yet just because I just haven't gotten around to it. But they're going up today too because I visited my YouTube channel and saw that they're still sitting there as private. But the reason for this musing is, well, I haven't really been on the Warhammer grind lately. I've been playing games, but not the YouTube scene, the Google Plus scene, and the whole forums and whatnot. So my buddy Ryan texted me today and say, "Hey, you got to check this out. Look into this stuff. The Lords and Heroes 50% thing is going mainstream in the core FAQ and errata." And I was like, really? So I figured I jumped on Google Plus and saw that Anthony already threw up a video. I haven't quite listened to it yet, but I figured at this point I would just throw up some thoughts because this kind of made me start thinking, which I haven't really been lately, and I'm just curious what you guys think. I'm sure there'll be stuff all over the web, but post your comments below if you want to. But my thoughts is, obviously, initially, it sounds like they're just trying to push the Nagash stuff, which is fine. That's their ploy. They want to change the FAQs and the core rulebook to meet the standards of what Nagash is bringing to the table, and the undead army and the undead magic, or whatever it's called, the lore of undeath. So there's that. So they're trying to force that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the end times altogether. I've been kind of out of the loop. I see that there's some Nurgle stuff now, so I'm out of the scene, but I apologize. But hey, 50% of the Lords and Heroes is very, very interesting. This is moving further and further away from 7th edition, which to me was my favorite era of Warhammer, because that was war. MSU was war to me. Units, heroes, war machines, monsters, all together. It was war. Now it just seems like it's Hero Hammer, which is what some people like, and it's not a huge thing of me because I've been playing some Ogres, and the whole character wall of Iron Guts, the Gut Star, it's cheesy. It works really well. I like it. Actually, no, I don't like it. I just do it because it's competitive. I think it's lame. So Ryan did the same thing back to me the other day, where he had 5 freaking heroes in the front of 15 or 20 Silver Helms. It was stupid. I don't like the Hero Hammer, and I'm feeling like it's less like war and more like, let's create the best possible delivery system to get our heroes into combat, which shouldn't be across the board. It should be for some armies, like vampires. Get your vampire into combat, that's what you gotta do. Bretonnia, you gotta get your heroes into combat. The lances are there. Yeah, to do a little bit of damage, but no, you need to get your paladins in to do some combat. I don't know, it's just weird to me. I'm not entirely feeling it. I'm curious to see what happens at the level of the GTs and the tournaments, if that's going to be comped out or not, if that's what people are going for. But I've never really played War Machine, but I feel like that's what it's coming down to, where it's just you got a hero or a bunch of heroes, and then your troops are just there for shits and giggles, and not really my version of Warhammer that I would like. If anything, it's going further and further away, which kind of sucks because I love this game and I like throwing stuff up on YouTube and playing it, but eventually if things don't get better or they don't become what I'm looking for, or if they grow on me, my battle reports are probably going to be very old school in terms of we'll stay in 8th edition and never move on and play MSU and move away from hordes and all that shit. But I don't know, 50% heroes. I mean, Ryan sent me a bunch of text messages and I responded, and it was just stupid. I mean, I could bring freaking 4 Rat Ogre Bonebreakers. Yeah, Rat Ogre Bonebreaker, whatever, but 4 of them, and then just put them in some sort of delivery system, whether it's Clan Rats or something else, and bam, that's just a whole lot of crazy stupid shit. Or for Skaven, I could bring 3 Grey Seers with Warpstone tokens and all sorts of extra dice and bullshit. It's just weird. It's just not, I don't know, it's just not Warhammer. I want war. Where's the war? We're losing the war. We're getting down to duels and heroes and shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm rambling. It's amusing, so I'm allowed to ramble. I'm not going to go back and edit this, but man. I mean, the other thing that Ryan had sent me was, well, I'll take my 625 points of core or whatever, make them some Silver Helms, and then I'm just going to fill up Rare and Lords and Heroes on Phoenixes. I mean, that's just like, I don't know how many Phoenixes you can get in there, and I'm not sure which one's better. I know people like the Frost Phoenix, but hey, if I can take 5 Fire Phoenixes for shits and giggles, I don't know if it's competitive or not, but it's just a huge switch in the potential meta, which might be interesting because I mean there will be a lot more variety. But where did the troops go? I mean, some armies used to rely on their troops, and now they're just either delivery systems or they're not even going to be there because you can sink even more points into heroes, and it's not what I'm looking for. But maybe it's the best possible thing to happen to Warhammer, and I'm not seeing it. And or maybe it's not going to change anything, and that's the end of it. But I'm curious if it's going to affect the GTs or not, because, I mean, Kyle, who messaged me earlier, my cousin, he's like, well, if Crossroads goes ahead and does 50% Lords, he's probably not even going to go, because it's not really the Warhammer game he's looking for. So, but that is my thoughts, and I'm sure there will be more, and hopefully my computer, I can fix it, because I've got some missing pictures that are lost on my hard drive, which I need to find because my Crossroad pictures are in there, and since I haven't been able to pull them out and put them on my laptop and render the videos on my laptop, I've kind of lost interest in making my battle reports, and I apologize because they're good battle reports, and I did very well at Crossroads this past time around. I want to share that experience with you guys, but haven't been able to do it based on the fact that my computer's lazy and busted. And no, I'm lazy, my computer's busted. But also, I've been very busy with work and going away and whatnot, which I'll address in that other video that I'll put public. So, hey, hope you guys enjoyed this rambling, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.